Music and art and design are things that have been constant or consistent throughout my life. As a listener, I am very open to experiencing anything from the sonic realm. For me, it's the moment of the sound finding me that is really special. Recordings from the Åland Islands was a project that we set out not entirely to make as an album, but it was something that sort of happened as an evolution of a trip, basically. So the trip was one that myself and Marta and several other friends took to the Åland Islands, which is this archipelago of islands in between Sweden and Finland. And we went out there with the intention of helping a friend who had just bought a small 20-room hotel with her mother. We went out there to help barn raise that. We had done all these improvisations around the islands, but also a lot of field recordings, voice memos, just these really candid moments as an example of going to the local church and seeing an organ and saying, oh, can I just play this? And can we record this? In the studio after, as we were putting the record together, it was really important to maintain the sense of those recordings. And we weren't that concerned with the fidelity as much as we were concerned with capturing the actual space and the actual feeling of it. The true essence of those recordings is apparent when you can actually hear the air, you can hear the time, you can hear the space, and I kind of love those happy coincidences or those mistakes or just the sort of this is actually what happened in the recording, and I want to preserve those things because I think that people can also resonate with that and feel that. Field recording itself, I think plays a role in the way that I'm working through different sound pieces. I really love voices, and I love conversations that you can't really make out, or travel in cities and and nature, and all those things kind of combine together that creates this different sonic palette. When you're performing or when you're putting yourself out there, you're vulnerable, and so you leave yourself open to people loving or not loving something. And I think that that's okay, because I want to be able to feel that I can find myself on stage performing music and create a space that I feel really comfortable in. The dialogue between what I'm doing on a stage and what the audience is doing is reciprocal. We have become a very visually savvy culture, but we don't recognize how powerful also the sort of oral landscape is to our experience. I think we don't give ourselves enough time to just listen and spend that amount of time also just sort of understanding the world through our ears, which I think can be quite special in its own ways.